In this video, I'm gonna tell you about a very nice itinerary in Paris from 3 to 4 days, including Disney. For those of you who dream of seeing Disney Paris, which is really cool, the famous Euro Disney, it's worth it. I'll give you all the tips here and a very nice itinerary so you can fit it and make the most of what Paris has to offer, guys. So don't forget to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and buckle up. Hey guys, for those who don't know me, I'm Gabriel Lorenzi, creator of the Grupo Dicas, the world's largest travel content network. And today we're gonna talk about a really cool itinerary optimized for 3 to 4 days in Paris, including Disney. Yes, there's a Disney close by, it takes 40-45 minutes, it's super easy and it's really cool. If you dream of going to Disney and you don't know Disney here in Orlando, or if you do and you like Disney a lot, it's worth including. So let's go for the itinerary. So let's start with Paris. The first day, regardless of how many days you're staying, I think the most important day is the Eiffel Tower. Everyone wants to see the tower, there's no way, and sometimes people put it off until another day and get overly anxious. Let me try to get up there to see it because it's so big. Sometimes you can't see it for certain areas of the city. So in my opinion, on your first day in Paris, you have to kill that anxiety and see the Eiffel Tower. One tip, the best thing is to see it in the afternoon and the evening so that you don't go to the same place 2 or 3 times. Go in the late afternoon, see what time it is, getting dark. It varies a lot according to the season, but for example, if it's getting dark at 7 o'clock, 6:30, go there at 5, stay there, observe. We'll give you lots of cool tips, and at night you can see it all lit up, which is also beautiful. For this day, your first day in Paris, I think you should take a trip along the river Seine. It's the main river there in France. It practically cuts Paris in half, and the great thing about it is it's cheap. It's super pleasant, it's super beautiful, and you can already see the city. In your head, you say, there's the Eiffel Tower, there's Notre Cathedral, there's the Arc de Triomphe. You already create this map of the city of Paris in your head, and it's a very pleasant walk to do. It's super easy, super simple. Then you walk around, you go down, you're near the Eiffel Tower, and then at the Eiffel Tower, here are some important tips. You can go up to the second floor, and all the way to the top. There are several options. We've been up all of them. It's really nice, but if you're on a tight budget, you're looking to save money, I think the second floor is perfect. If you can and you want to buy the top one there, then you can buy it at the time you've been up there, the part of the tower. But the most beautiful thing about the tower, in our opinion, is that you can see it from the outside and from a distance, because sometimes people want to stand underneath and take pictures, and then the pictures don't look so good. You see those very large irons. Now if you see it from further away, it's much more beautiful. A nice tip, go to the Trocadéro, put Trocadéro on Google Maps. It's an area with a staircase, a high area in front of the tower, but right in front of it, there's the whole park in front of the tower, and it's far away. From there, you get the most beautiful pictures of all. There's even a good restaurant there, like Café de L'Homme, of house, and it has a beautiful view. I think it's nice that having dinner in the Eiffel Tower itself, try to go for brunch in the afternoon, make a reservation. It's an incredible view because the Eiffel Tower has 2 restaurants. I don't think it's worth it. We've been to the second floor and it wasn't that nice. It's more popular, let's put it that way. The second one's more chic, it was a nicer experience, but I'd much rather go to that other restaurant, which was incredible, and the view is really beautiful. To go up the Eiffel Tower, you have to buy tickets. For God's sake, the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre Museum, and almost all the other tours, you'll see queues of people who didn't buy them online. That's a fact. Just Google it, queue Louvre Museum, queue Eiffel Tower, you'll see. So buy in advance. It saves us a lot of time. We go straight and it's cheaper. Buy in advance, it's much cheaper. If you want, I'll leave a link to one of our pages below in the description of the video, which has all the links organized, where to buy the cheapest tickets, tours and excursions. In other currencies, you don't pay tax. And it's a very good giant company. The hotels we've stayed in, highly rated, cheap, good value. The travel SIM card, which one we use, which one's the best. The travel insurance that's mandatory for Europe, a comparator that finds insurance at half the price you'd find elsewhere, a global digital account so you can take your euros with you to Europe, much cheaper than using a traditional credit card. In short, there are several websites for you to organize your entire trip and save a lot of money, and this link already contains all the discounting links with promotions, So use this page, it will help you a lot to plan your trip and save a lot. You will see, compared to the other places, you will see that the prices really are very good and you will pay cheaper, and of course you can avoid all the queues for the most popular tours. Now we're off to our second day in Paris. The second day will be busier. The first day is a bit lighter, so you can enjoy the vibe of France, Paris, eat, go to a cafe, have dinner, see the tower, walk around, take some pictures. The second day is for getting to know a lot. So the second day always starts, in our opinion, with Notre Dame Cathedral. But it's closed because of the fire. See if it's open when you go. But even if it isn't, I think it's nice to go and see it from the outside. It's beautiful. The area is beautiful and you can start your tour from there. Nearby, you'll find the Pont des Arts, which is a very beautiful, iconic bridge in Paris. As you walk along, you come to another beautiful church, the Sainte Chapelle. Sainte Chapelle, I'm not sure how it sounds in French. It's not as big or as iconic as Notre Dame Cathedral, but it's very nice too. And then you'll be at the mouth of the Louvre Museum, the largest museum in the world. You will need a lot of time to get to know it. Prepare yourself, it's really gigantic. How long do I need to visit the entire Louvre Museum? Experts say it takes at least 20 days. So focus on the areas you like best. Of course, you see it more quickly, you don't have to analyze every work, but there's everything. It's an incredible museum, you have to go. And about the tickets, you need a ticket. An extra tip, the main entrance, which is in that glass pyramid, that's the most famous of all, is where people go on foot, arrive, it's very big. There's another one that's hidden away in the Louvre Carousel. Those arriving by metro can get there. It's a much emptier entrance and it will save you at least 30 minutes of travel time, and it's really amazing. I think you should go there because it's really a beautiful place. And guys, any questions you may have, just let me know and I'll try to help. Right now we're getting a lot of messages, but I'm focusing here because I really like helping, so I'm doing my best to answer everyone. Anyone who wants to, even faster than here on YouTube, can add me on Instagram at Lorenzi and then send me a direct message and I'll try to respond even faster. Over there the dynamics are a little faster, I send an audio, I can respond more quickly, and take the opportunity to follow me there to see all the trips we make, our life here in the United States. Speaking of which, we have a project, a very cool new channel that we made about our family called Lorenzi Family. If you can, watch it, give us a like, subscribe, it's really cool. We're showing all of our life here in the United States. We moved it to Orlando for $2, me, Livia, Clarinha, and Laurinha. We're showing the Disney parks where we live, 15 minutes from the parks, all the other amusement parks, the beaches, the cities, the whole world, because we keep traveling everywhere, so we've got some really cool content. So if you like it, give us a like, follow us there, and watch it. I think you're gonna love it. And then you leave the Louvre and stay there for 3 or 4 hours because you can't stay there for that long unless you like artwork. Then you dedicate a whole day to the Louvre, but most ordinary tourists end up spending 4 or 5 hours there. It will still be late if you've woken up early. So a good tip is to go on ahead because there's a park, some very nice gardens at the Louvre, and then you stop for a rest in the Tuileries Garden. Tuileries, I'm not sure how to pronounce it in French. This is one of the most beautiful gardens in France. You can walk around, take pictures, it's very nice. And now I'm going to give you two options. If you're still in the mood, because the Louvre Museum is big, it depends on how long you're staying there, you can still walk along the Champs-Élysées, which is the main avenue in Paris and has beautiful stores, popular stores like Zara, H&M for you to shop. It's the most iconic avenue in Paris. You can go straight on and you come to it after the square, this garden, you can walk there and get to know the Arc de Triomphe. You can do it at night, it's a beautiful street, it's super cool, but if you're tired, you can put it off until the next day, until the third day of your trip. It's up to you, but you can do it. If you're up for it, you can keep going and do it all on the second day. Of course, it's going to depend if you have the time, if you're tired, but you have many places to go, many beautiful places, so you can go straight from their garden. It's good. On the third day, I'd give you two options. If you have 4 days, more days, I would include Disney, which I came here to talk about. Disney is very nice. It's 40 minutes away. You need a ticket, you need transportation. There is a train, like a subway, that goes there. It's super easy to get there. There's a very nice transfer on the website below that I mentioned to you. It sells the transfer there. It sells the ticket. It's the cheapest place we've ever bought a Disney Paris ticket, without a doubt. It's a very good place. It's always worked out well, and it has all the tours and excursions in Europe. take a look, check the price. They have very good prices. There you can choose 1 day or 2 days because there are 2 parks. Disney is made up of 2 parks, Disneyland and Walt Disney Studios. I like Disneyland because that's where you find Sleeping Beauty Castle and the beautiful fireworks display. The Paris fireworks display, they're using drones. They're doing something surreal. You have to go there. You can go to both together on the same day. You can do it, but you have to go early and run a lot. You won't see all the attractions, but you can see them both. In my opinion, it's cooler, and what most people do is focus on one, usually Disneyland, which has the castle and more roller coasters and attractions, but the other park is also very nice, and it's just across the road. If you're into Disney or even like Disney, it's worth doing 2 days. Take a cheap hotel nearby. I'll leave you with one we've already stayed in. Very good. Next door you sleep, wake up, go to the other park, and then you can return to Paris and enjoy all of your day. It's really very simple and very nice. Then if you have a 4th day available, you can go to Versailles, one of the most beautiful places in the world, an incredible place that's also less than an hour from Paris, well worth a visit. On the website below, we took the tour. They pick you up from your hotel, take you there. It's not expensive and it's very beautiful, very cool. Check it out. I think it's very, very worthwhile. It was one of the most beautiful places. And that's it, guys. I hope you liked the video. If you like it, please don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to the channel because it really helps us a lot. And don't forget to check out the other videos that will appear here, which will really help you plan your trip to Paris and the whole of Europe. So guys, thank you very much and have nice trips.